YouTube! What the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. Sorry, I gotta adjust my mic a little, so I know it's probably gonna make a lot of noise. I apologize ahead of time. But I'm getting set up on the new PC. What is going on, folks? I made it. I made it. I've got to try and get the sound balanced a little bit. Alright, let me know if the sound balancing is okay. Game sound, mic sound, how are we doing? I'm doing good. Sinister, welcome, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I mean, as well as you can be in the situation. I'm running the game, so this is on the new, like, if y'all want to see the computer I'm using, MSI sent me a streaming computer because they wanted me to teach you all how to build your own gaming and streaming PC. So I just posted the video today of the build, and I posted a video before that of the parts. So you can go check those out. That is what I'm streaming on right now to show you guys how good it works. And so yeah, I had to get everything set up. And what we're gonna do is go run some benchmarks. The game preset to Ultra, and this is with a Ryzen 2600X and an RX 580 graphics card with 8 gigs of RAM. So let's run a benchmark and see how she does. I've never run this graphics card before, and I'm very curious to see how it benches. Now, I may lose a little bit of performance because I'm recording while I'm doing this, but still, nonetheless, it'll give me an idea how it's gonna run while streaming and gaming on, you know, we'll see whether it's ultra settings or high settings here. Obviously, my goal is to make sure the game's running 60 frames a second, because, you know, if you're a streamer or you're recording, you're looking for the highest quality possible, and 60 frames a second means you're gonna get beautiful video. You can see right there we're a little shy of our 60 frames a second, and it's probably gonna drop a hair lower. But what this shows you is that if you're not streaming, we could easily run the game on Ultra at 1080p. And we're maintaining, again, I'm streaming, so it's eating up probably just a bit of performance. Shouldn't be a lot, but it's eating up some. So, I mean, you'd be 40-ish frames per second, maybe a hair more on Ultra with this build. So, I mean, that's pretty solid performance. We'll switch it over to high here in a second and see if we can try and get close to that 60 FPS that I'm wanting. But I mean, looks pretty good to me. Not bad, not bad. 40 FPS on Ultra. Not bad at all. Especially considering that the graphics card and stuff on this is actually in the affordable range versus the completely unaffordable range. Does look like there's kind of some wonky bitrate stuff going on right now with YouTube, so give it just a second, it might clear up. Yeah, it was the stream. The game didn't lag at all, it was the stream. My bit rates are doing weird things right now. It's going from like really high bit rates to like lower than where it should be to really high again, so my internet is what's causing the lag if there's lag right now. So, yeah, the bit rates are all over the place. Hold on just a second. Let me see if there's a setting I missed. Output. Streaming. Let's see, bit rate 9,000, constant bit rate, balanced, pre-pass. Yeah, it shouldn't be bouncing up and down. So the fact that it's bouncing up and down on bit rate is almost certainly my ISP. Last night my ISP was throttling down my performance, and they're probably doing the same right now, and so it's causing my bit rate to bounce all over the place. What type of potato am I recording on? It is not the computer. The computer is running extremely smooth. It is my internet service provider. They're not so smooth. I mean, most of the time they've been really good for me, but They are occasionally sketchy. Like right now, I promise you, it's like I'm sitting here watching my bit rate. It'll go all the way up. Like I've set it to 9,000 bits, kilobytes per second, 9 megabit, whatever. It's supposed to be constant bit rate, and it's running anywhere from like 12,000, and then it'll drop to like 1 or 2, and then back up to 8, and then 12. Like so, it's the ISP. They're just not giving me consistent service right now. So, yeah. Is it like constantly laggy on stream, or is it just occasionally being laggy on stream? Y'all tell me what you're experiencing on your end. I'll actually pull it up on my phone too, so I can try and get a feel for it. Y'all give me just a second here. Is it like constantly laggy on stream? Okay, I'll keep it turned on my phone so I can try and see. It actually looks okay on my phone for the moment. Yeah, I don't know why bit rates were going crazy. Let's try these settings again real quick, and I am gonna play some battles with y'all, but I want to try and give you a feel for how the graphics hold out here. Blood effects, depth of field. We don't want depth of field. Fog, shadows. Let's see what happens on the high settings. Again, this is 1080p while streaming. High, and we already got 40 FPS on ultra while streaming, which I think you could probably get yourself at least 45 frames a second when not streaming. Like I said, it shouldn't be too big of a hit to performance, but occasionally it can be. Vinny, what's going on, man? Nicola, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Captain Awesome, good to see you. Look at that, we hit 60 FPS right there. It probably won't stay there constantly, but we'll be in a pretty good range right here. So high settings while streaming and recording. There you go. You don't have to break the budget to do it. This build is anywhere, depending on the sales that are going on, it's about 1,000 to 1,100. You could run your own YouTube channel on it and play all the games in high settings, or maybe even the highest settings at 1080p. Again, not 4K. Probably certain games this could do well at 4K if they're not super demanding. Warhammer is a very demanding game. Very demanding. There you go, almost 60 frames a second. Almost 60 frames a second. Yeah, it's lagging on the YouTube end. Yeah, that lag right there is definitely YouTube, because I'm watching it on my phone and I am seeing what's on my screen. YouTube is lagging out my stream. Bunch of jerks. Bunch of jerks. So I'm sitting here trying to think what I can try and do about the bit rates being wonky. Let me go run a, give me just a second. I'm gonna do a test here. Make sure that it's my ISP and see if there's any use in me trying to do something different. All right, my download speeds are just fine. They're through the roof. I'm at a 300 megabit download. I'd be really curious to see whether my upload speeds are whacked right now. Upload speed looks like it's good. So I think it's just YouTube's server. Yep, all my speeds are checking out good, so it's YouTube's server. That's irritating. Well, folks, should we try it? We'll try it. Maybe it's the benchmarks, possibly, but I don't think so. Let's try it on a regular battle. Here, I'm just gonna jump into a quest battle real quick and we'll see if it lags. Just jump into one. Maybe it could be the benchmark. I'll go check this. And then if we can get it to where it's not laggy, then we will jump into some battles together.
My brother tells me that the world is in peril. That is not our responsibility, but the vortex is. If the world suffers, so does Ulthuan. We cannot let the vermin bring their infernal god unto this island. Sons and daughters of Ulthuan, be ready to fight. Fight for your souls. Fight for your homeland! Ulthuan is defended!
Yeah, we're dropping frames is what's happening, actually. So... let me see... settings... stream... output... balance, constant bit rates, HT64. Y'all give me a second here. I'm gonna try something real quick, okay? I'm gonna disconnect the stream just momentarily. So give me just a second, and then I'm gonna reconnect. Alright, I'm reconnected. It's not dropping frames, but now my bitrate seems too low. So it's just kind of a cloudy nut. Alright, hold on. Let me keep adjusting a setting here for a second. Stream outputs. 6064. Fly, okay. Alright, let's see how this works. I'm gonna try for the higher bit rate again. But yeah, now it's bouncing absolutely all over the place. Alright, I think the problem is that my ISP is not consistent. Because what's happening is when I set the bit rate higher to try and make the quality good, it just starts bouncing around all over the place because my ISP can't maintain the bit rate. And then it drops frames. That's what happens. So I gotta see if I can try and find a balance point. I may not be able to have as good a quality tonight, but I might be able to get it to quit dropping frames. So you all be patient here. This is part of streaming. If y'all ever want to learn how to stream and do your own thing, then getting things set up is part of the battle. Once you get it set, it's super easy to maintain. Alright, we haven't dropped any more frames. Moving around just to kind of see what it does to the quality on screen. It's going to be a little grainy when we're moving the camera around, but it looks like it's going to be fine otherwise. Let's see here. Y'all might want to try refreshing your stream. I'm watching it on my phone, and it's not lagging now. So you might want to try refreshing your stream. Let's concede defeat. So, do you all want to play battles with me, or Sinister, if you're still out there, do you want me to play your campaign? Y'all tell me what you want me to do. It looks like it's fairly stable now on a slightly lower bitrate setting, so I'm going to keep it set right there. Yeah, I mean, you never know. It could bounce up and down some, but... Braveheart, what's going on, man? Thank you for the 10. Oh, I don't have my overlay on. Man, it's just getting set up on another computer takes a lot of work. Give me just a second. See if I can get my overlay set up too. Yeah, it takes a little work to get your stream set up. Like I said, once you get it set up, it's really easy to maintain it. And let's see. Give me just a second, folks. Just going to set up the overlay to where if you all do anything, it gets noticed. So I get to my overlay. Let's see. Launch it. Let me grab this. Add browser. That's 1080. And there we go. My overlay is turned on. We're all set. All set. So sorry it may not catch your message, Braveheart, but I caught your message. Thanks for the 10. Thanks for being here. There it goes. We got you, Braveheart. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some campaign. People saying, are you running on hamster wheels? No, I'm not running on hamster wheels. It is an internet problem tonight. I'm sitting in front of the screen, and this computer is running the game beautifully. It is my internet, not something I can control. I don't have Google Fiber. It's a Friday night. The internet gets busy, and unfortunately my ISP can't maintain the speeds that they should. So I place the blame squarely and solely upon their shoulders. Let's see. SBC. Users. Do y'all remember? I'm trying to remember how you... Hold on, folks. I'm trying to download my thing here, and I got to remember how to make it to where I can see hidden folders. See, man, so many things you got to do on a new computer. View, hidden items. There we go. App data, roaming, creative assembly, Warhammer 2, save games. Now we should be able to do this. I'm just putting my save game on here so we can keep this going. It's PC. Oops. Users, app data, roaming, Warhammer 2, save game, save. There we go. Man, I always forget how much stuff you gotta set up. I'm gonna have to exit the game and reload it to get the save file to work, so give me just a second. I'm going to exit out of the game. It'll be right back up. And we will get started. Sorry for having to get everything set up, folks. If I would have had time to do this ahead of time, you know that I would have. But I did not have time ahead of time today because didn't have time after work. Had to kind of just get it set up as quick as I can. There we go. I'm going to play. Game is reloading now. Did Sinister have to leave us? Did they put him on like curfew or something? Bazooka Bob, how are you? Braveheart, good to see you. Colonel, Luke Davis. You know what's really going to be funny is after this post, you know, once it's rendered and posted, like I'm going to get all kinds of hate comments from the people who already hate streams, like, how do you even watch this? I can't stand it. You spent like 30 minutes of the video getting the stream set up, when that's actually kind of the purpose of this. MSI wants me to show you all how to stream and how it streams, but they'll get mad at it for me regardless. We got some serious stream haters out there. That's okay though. I try and still make videos for them, and if they need to hate, it's all good. I like doing this. They don't have to like it. As long as you all like it, then I'm happy, you're happy, we're all good. Yeah, I could do that, Braveheart, where we can start putting in timestamps. People can click it if they want to skip past it. I really appreciate y'all being here tonight and putting up with me getting this started. What I'm going to do after this, so right here, the whole point of this stream is for me to show you how the computer can perform well in streaming, which kind of irritates me because my internet service provider isn't performing well. But that was the whole purpose of this, was to kind of show me how well the computer can perform while streaming. And trust me, it's doing marvelously. I apologize that my internet is not. But anyway, the computer's actually running really, really nicely for me. Oh, did we drop? I think we dropped some more frames there. Oh yeah, we're dropping frames again. Great. Right when I spoke, 'cause I spoke too soon. Piece of crap. Quit dropping frames on me.
Shed their blood.
All right. We're not going to be able to win this battle, because we fought this and it wasn't working. If I retreat though, I think Isabella gets stuck, so hold on. Continue siege. Let's get Isabella. We need to fall back.
I am gone.
And then let's get Vladdy Daddy.
I want their souls.
Let's see, it appears the dropped frames have stopped again for a second, but perhaps I shouldn't say anything because it's going to curse me.
All shall know me.
There we go. Let's see if we can get away and take a better shot at this. We were just a little bit too outnumbered in that particular battle. How's the sound balance? Is the sound balance doing okay? Can you all give me any feedback on the sound? Alright, sound is perfect. Good. At least something was right. Are any of you guys watching the stream tonight interested in trying to stream or record your own videos? You don't have to be, it's fine if you're not, I'm curious. Is anybody interested in it? Diesel, this PC is approximately $1,100 US, depending on the sales at the time. And if you wanted to just run the game for yourself, you could probably run the game easily at 1080p, 60 frames a second on Ultra. Right now, the settings are on high at 1080p, and they're running at 60-ish frames per second. Holy crap, Captain Awesome, thank you for the 50. He says, sorry, Air, if you answered the question, but how much in USD did the parts cost for that gaming PC? I actually just answered it, so perfect timing, Captain Crazy. It's about 1,100 US dollars. I don't know how the prices are in Australia or in the UK or other countries, Canada, whatever it is, but US dollars, it's approximately $1,100. And it's capable of running the game on Ultra at 1080p, about 40 frames per second. And right now it's on high and it's running about 60 frames a second. Sinister, you're back, buddy. I started playing your campaign for you. I said I was going to do battles, but I better just do the campaign because my internet's sketchy tonight and I don't know how well it's going to handle the battles. Can you all please help me give a new streaming PC to Captain Crazy. I'm going to spam some Y out for him here. Can you all help me with that? Let's give that beautiful Australian the wah that he deserves. Let's give him the wah that he deserves. Ah. Alright, there we go. Give me just a second. There we go. I'm back in the game. Back in the game. Colonel, thanks for the $4.99. He says, Air, we have a 4v4 Greenskin versus Skaven Siege. Yes, I do want that. Don't have to ask me twice. Ah, dang. Looks like we dropped some more frames a minute ago, too. I'm trying to keep an eye on whether it starts dropping a lot of frames.
Yes.
And again, people, the frame drop is not the computer. It's my internet. That's the reason why I didn't stream for the longest time, was because my frames were just terrible. I could not maintain a solid frame rate. And so that's why I didn't stream for the longest time. And then my internet company got better, and they are good for me to stream about 98, 95% of the time, but occasionally they still have their iffy moments. Like last night when I was uploading my videos, the upload was real slow, so they occasionally get screwed up like that. But for the most part, it has been much better than it used to be, where they had me throttled down to about 1/10 of the speed that I should have. Holy cow, man. You guys are releasing the pain train on me.
To deploy for battle, my lord.
The WA train is in
orders.
full chug-a-lug mode here. Let's options, game settings, minimal advisor. Hold on, I'm gonna get to your message there in just a second. Controls, let's turn on the cinematic smoothing. Okay, there we go. So let me get the note here. Holy crap. Croa Arco with the $50 says, I was near dead asleep from running service calls all day, but seeing a live stream from you gave me some renewed energy. Appreciate your content as always. Thank you so much, Croa. You are far too kind. Can you all please help me lay out a huge WA train on Croa, please? Help me lay out a big WA spam here. Giant WA spam. Captain Crazy, Croa, thank you so much. Really appreciate the massive, massive support. And Colonel, thank you. Yes, I absolutely do want your replay. And earlier, just making sure I call him out again, Braveheart, thank you for the 10. I don't know why you all are so generous to me, but you guys are way too generous. Croa, thank you so much. Is there anything I can do for you on the stream tonight? You or Captain Crazy, you guys want anything in particular? I will see if I can make it happen for you. Huh?
Quickly!
If there is, let me know.
Be sure to position your troops accurately in battle, my lord. Drag out your formations for best effect.
Nick Rutsis, thank you for the 10. He says, well then, look at you with your fancy new PC. I'm just watching and eating cruddy Papa John's pizza. Love from DFW. Thanks for joining, man. Thank you for joining. I was pretty sure that, yeah, I really don't want your advice, buddy. Really don't want your advice. Thank you, Nick. You're far too kind. Can you all please get some WA spam out there for Nick as well? Crow says, just actions deserve rewards. I don't know what I did to deserve any reward, man. Sure don't feel like it. Nicola, thanks for throwing some WA out there. Can the rest of you, come on. Let's get some WA out here for these awesome supporters. Thank you all for being here, by the way, and thank you for putting up with me having to get the stream ready. Like I said, thank you very much. I appreciate the patience, and I'm going to try and bring you all an entertaining battle here. We got Vlad and Isabella, and some random concubine mixed in there with them. All right. Let's get this army lined up properly. Do y'all think we can take out Karl Franz halberd spam? What do you think our chances are against the halberd spam?
The forest may be used to conceal your movements, Commander. Close with the enemy under cover of the trees to retain the element of surprise.
I'm pretty sure I told you not to give me any of your worthless advice. Just me. Oh yeah, there's gonna be Wind of Death, folks. Looks like my ISP is still occasionally dropping frames, so I apologize for that. There's literally nothing I can do about it, or else I would, I promise. We're not dropping a ton of frames, but we are occasionally dropping frames. And that's just because the bandwidth they're giving me isn't fast enough to process all of the video frames that are coming through. My download speeds here are always nuts. I get like 300 megabit downloads, which is, you know, it's not gigabit, but it's darn fast, and it's perfectly sufficient for anything that I need it. But, yeah, it's just frustrating because it's hard to keep a steady upload speed because the internet company doesn't focus on it, because most people don't care about upload. All they care about is download, because all they do is consume things off the internet, whereas I'm uploading things to the internet, so it's quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. Jarl says, or Appius says it can't be because of MSI. It's actually not. If it was, I would tell you. If the computer was actually struggling, I would tell you. It's not struggling. This has happened on my Beast build a couple of times too, where my ISP just blows, and that's pretty much the way it works. Man, these zombies are slow, slow, slow. Let's grab our thing here and see if we can... 7 kills, 6 kills. Are these halberds like really keeping pace with my crypt ghouls? It seems rather hard to believe. I'll put an end to that real quick.
This world is mine.
These cryptors and Black Knights will put an end to that dream real quick.
The enemy attack your flank.
Shut up! The enemy attacked my flank? More like I attacked their flank.
The enemy waver, my lord.
Oh my gosh, I turned off the advice. Does it not take effect until you leave the battle? I don't need the play-by-play, buddy. Now let's get up here and kill Karl Franz while we have the chance.
Isabella von Carstein!
It shall be so.
I'll see if I can get you all some close-up Karl killing. I nerfed him real good. Woo, look at Vladdy, man. He's just jumping right in. What is the AI doing up here on the hill? I'm thoroughly confused. Alright, let's see. Karl is getting beat down thoroughly because he's 1-on-3 here. Get him, Isabella. No mercy. Look at him running away.
Commander, run!
With haste.
He's gonna get away momentarily, but I'll tell you what we can do.
Death's wings.
I am immortal! We surpass Nagash!
Just gonna get my zombies up here in the way.
Isabella von Carstein!
I am busy. With haste.
I'm gonna try and use the Gaze in Nagash if I get a chance.
Yes!
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can get out here and put another quick charge on Karl and take him out. Man, 3 Kingdoms is gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to 3 Kingdoms.
The enemy general has been wounded in battle.
3 Kingdoms is gonna be a lot of fun. It was awesome to get to play it early. I was pretty fortunate to have that opportunity. Yeah, I have no idea what the PC specs are going to be. I've heard a lot of people saying they want to build a new PC for it. Since they haven't released the specs yet, it's a bit early. Man, it's dropping a whole bunch of frames again, so y'all hang tight. It'll go back. So, sorry again, for anybody who's just joining, sorry about the frame rates. My ISP is being stupid tonight, and I can't fix it. I tried. Okay, we're gonna get ready for a massive wind of death here. And let's get old Vladdy Daddy. Actually, no, crap, I can't cancel that.
Is mine. With haste.
Okay, there we go. I want to kind of see if I can break apart this flank first.
Fight for our right to live!
There we go.
Attack! Vlad!
Get him, Vlad. Oh yeah, that was a good wind of death.
Might has
Nice wind of death. Alright, we just routed an entire flank. Let's push through. Now we just got to deal with this other flank over here. I need some more magic, so let's see if I can get that. Go chase all these units off the battlefield. How did my flyers do? Did we... Yeah, let's chase these guys off the battlefield, please. And you all get back, help against that lord. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to control a whole bunch of stuff at once here. And let's see.
Isabella.
Let's get Isabella over here. Chased all those guys off the battlefield. Shut up! Alright, the other enemy lord is getting beat down pretty savagely. Hey, come on. Let's move around and see if we can get a rear charge set up. And I really want to pendulum this, and I'm going to. And then I'll rear charge it right after the pendulum. Oh yeah, that was a gruesome pendulum. There's still an Empire captain hanging about. We need to kill him. That rear charge was pretty effective. It was pretty effective. We've got a pretty big leadership drop going on. I've got this other general of the Empire on the run. Vlad's just defeated a whole bunch of halberds. Yeah, they're gonna lose their Empire captain, so I think we can get rid of their leadership in total here. I think we can get rid of all their leadership. I'm gonna try and put some zombies behind these guys so that we can get the fear started. Have them attack from every side. There we go. Morale is now on our side. See, if we take out their leaders, we can do it. If we take out their leaders, we can get it done. Wind of dog dirt. That's right, Holy Pilgrim. That is right. So many kills indeed. Holy Pilgrim, thanks for the 10, by the way. Must have missed your message just a second ago. He says, I am Prince and Fool, YOLO Franz. Hey, when you're the Emperor, you don't wait to charge in, folks. You don't wait to charge in when you're the Emperor. Appius says that Sinister asked me to tell you to build an all fast mover vampire count army. I will get to that as quickly as I can. Thanks for letting me know, Appius. Appreciate it. And again, we're just going to be looting like crazy because we need the loot. So we defeated the Emperor a second time in Sinister's honor. Remember to run them down for Raise the Dead. Good point. Good point. I always seem to forget that. These dropped frames are driving me absolutely crazy. Sorry, folks. There will be the occasional lag. Roughly, it's dropping about 4% of the frames that come through. So 4 out of every 100 frames that roll through, it's dropping some. So shouldn't be a constant lag, but like right when I said that, it actually lagged. So need to just keep my mouth shut. John Boom says, get a dedicated streaming PC. It has nothing to do with the streaming PC, John. I always stream on one PC, and it works just fine. It is my internet right now. You actually do not need a dedicated streaming PC. I don't know why so many people insist on using them, to be honest. There's almost no benefit to it. You have to maintain a second computer, and the performance you lose is minimal. Yeah, you definitely don't need a second PC. This is all internet right now. It's my internet. You need good internet is what helps your computer the most. Good internet is an important part of the stream, and apparently I don't have it right now. Change internet provider. Well, that's a great idea too, John, and I would love to, but the problem is you're assuming that I have an option for another internet provider, and I do not. Or else I would have changed them a long time ago. Very gladly. It's a monopoly, folks. That's why the internet sucks. It's actually, like I said, it's really good most of the time, but most of the time isn't good enough. I need it to be good enough all the time. So Sinister, you're in the Discord. That's cool, man. Reptile King, you need a bedtime story? Yeah, I know, John. I know you're giving me a hard time, man. It's all good. It's all good. Appius, can you put a Discord link out there? We're all good, John. I know you're just giving me a hard time, man. It's just frustrating. It's like the one night I'm supposed to show off the stream computer MSI gives me my internet service provider sucks. Like,
Unstoppable.
Talk about impeccable timing on their part. Absolutely impeccable timing.
In my own time.
Isabella von Karstein.
We're gonna have a rebellion down here. That's okay. Grinzad is not an important settlement to me right now. Luke Davis says there once was an undead pinup who loved lizards at Reptile King. Tough day at work with an aggressive customer, almost floored him. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, Reptile King. No one likes a hard day at work, man. I mean, work is usually, like, you know, quite enough effort as it is. Captain Awesome, you have a good night, man. Enjoy some time with the missus. It's good to see you today. Thanks for all the help you've been giving me the last couple of days too, man. Appreciate it. You're awesome. Like the name says. You live up to the name. Have a good night, man.
Should thy words displease me, I shall eat thine heart.
A peace treaty... No. I don't think so. Sinker, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Appius, thanks for putting the Discord link out there, man. Let's see here. Oh, this is the rebellion it grins at? Yeah, whatever. Zex says, should I like the vid? That's up to you, man. That's up to you. You don't have to, but if you like it, feel free to like it.
If you think it is wise.
We gotta go up here and defeat Balthasar Gelt.
Join me for dinner. Swiftly.
Okay. Settlement's under siege. Sinister Hoppin'. Gotta fix our Kentucky Fried Vampire. Yeah, alright, let's end this turn. Crow Arco says, haha, speaking of customers, I had some idiot come on a rooftop and I didn't notice since I went down to the van to get something. When I got back, he had shorted a breaker. Oh, jeez. Sinker says, playing Dungeons and Dragons on break, so I'm watching while I can. It's D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, I'm assuming. Gonna enter the war on the side of our ally. We need to, oh, look at that. I entered the war on the side of my ally. They're like, oh, we'll attack him. You jerk, you can't take Sinister Hoppin'. Yeah, well, the halfling moot is gonna get torn apart. Look at Balthasar, he just takes off running. He knows better. He knows better. Okay, so yeah, it is Dungeons and Dragons. How can I become a supporter? Billy, it depends. There's a few countries where you can't be a supporter, but if you can, if you're on a browser, on a desktop or laptop, right by the chat, there's a button, kind of looks like a money sign. If you click it, you can either do a super chat or sponsor. If you're on a mobile device, like a tablet or a phone, you have to go to the YouTube gaming app, and it's right next to the chat. So that is how you do it if you do want to support. Obviously, if you do support, it is greatly appreciated. So, but that's how you do it, if anybody's interested. How we can recruit is Black Knights and Corpse Guards. Don't get me wrong, that's great. I like Black Knights and Corpse Guards. Woo! Balthasar's army is not total crap. So, might need some Black Knights. I can't afford them though.
Vlad von Karstein.
Wow. It's gonna be difficult for me to take out 4 Reichsguard right now. This army is actually a bit of a problem. We're kind of getting swamped by Empire troops, and with better troops coming in like this, it's not gonna make things easy. It's going to be a significantly difficult battle to win. I think what we'll do is move up over here.
Into darkness.
The world will drown in blood.
Very well. It is done.
I'm going to set an ambush,
They will
and I'm going to leave
know
Isabella
of death.
visible behind it, and we'll see if we can get Balthasar to come out and see if we can ambush him. We'll see if that works. I'm not convinced it will, but I'm going to try it. It did not work. He just went and attacked Isabella directly. So let's see. Let's fight it. If I corner camp and hit him with the Wind of Death, it ought to work pretty good. So we'll probably just pack up in a corner and Wind of Death them once they get all blobbed up on me, and then I can use my leadership to kill off their leaders. Nicola, get you some sleep before work. thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here tonight. Yeah, let's see. So that corner's kind of down. Whoa. What's up with the camera there? I don't really like the positioning of that corner. This one's slightly better. Alright, time to do a vampire defensive geometry, folks. Oh, you know what, though? That corner's so far away, I don't know if we can make it there in time, so I think we kind of have to camp this corner.
I will!
It shall be so.
Quickly!
And I missed my, I missed my debug camera because I can't actually move my camera back into the corner right now. Alright, everybody. Over here to the corner. I'm gonna run off way over here with my Black Knights. Gosh dang it. Not having the debug camera right now is just, I can't maneuver the way I need to corner camp. Billy Salter, you found the new member button. Folks, we got a new member of the channel, and it is Billy. Can you all please help me welcome Billy as the newest member of the channel? Billy, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for being here tonight. I hope you are enjoying the content. It is a real pleasure to have you here. I very much appreciate your support, and definitely welcome you to be the newest member. You get to enjoy that awesome Carthage loyalty badge. You get, I think it's 17 different custom emojis now that you can use, so let's all welcome Billy as the newest member of the channel. Okay, let's see here. Alright, let's get all of our different groups together. Put my leadership in one. There we go. The question is, what am I going to do with my cavalry? I'm going to run my cavalry out here and see if we can lure anything away with it. Gosh darn it, I cannot control my army properly because of this camera. Camera won't let me up in the corner. It's like CA's trying to stop me from corner camping. Let's do the same thing here. Let's swing out to the flank so that their guns and stuff can't hit my flyers. I'm gonna swing out way wide with all my fast movers. I want them to attack me in the corner, all blobbed up for my wind of death. Mr. PQs, if you want the emojis, you have to be a member of the channel. If you're on a laptop or desktop, there's a button right next to the chat that looks like a money sign. You can push it, and you have the option to sponsor there, or become a member of the channel is what it's called. Also, if you're on a mobile device like a tablet or a phone, then you can be on the YouTube gaming app, and again, it's going to be right next to the chat is where you're going to find the option. Actually, this is good. We should be able to defeat these Reichsguard. Yeah, we're going to defeat these Reichsguard at a safe distance from these guns. Let's give them a charge. Surround them with the other ones. We have a good charge bonus. Now if we just mob these Reichsguard, we should be able to get away with this pretty clean. We need to bring Isabella out after this handgunner. We drop some zombies on it. Kill it. Come on, Isabella.
Quickly! Swiftly!
Come on! The Reichsguard is a lot tankier than I would like right now. How are they chasing my flyers? It's kind Kind of strange.
It shall be.
It's going to use up a little bit of my magic, but taking a handgunner for relatively free is going to be worthwhile. You're going to send a Reichsguard up to stop that. Might see... Okay, we caught those guys. Any unit we can pick off here is going to be good. Ah, look at him. He's doing a Searing Doom. It's going to hit a whole bunch of his own troops. That was perfect, Gelp. Well done.
Yes.
Such a fool. Such a fool. Ungram, thank you for the 5. He says, just got finished watching The Nun. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. What is The Nun? Is that horror movie? Actually, there's a Reichsguard out here that we could swamp, I think. Do you guys think that 4 Vargeist and a bat can take out a Reichsguard? Slow it down for just a second. We're about to get charged. Speaking of getting charged, oh dang, I'm a little bit late to summon the zombie. Actually, I'm not too late. We'll summon the zombies right behind that Reichsguard and pin them there. Let's go up over here. There's a couple more skirmish troops that we can catch. Again, sorry I'm gonna have to go into slow-mo for a second, but it's the only way for me to actually kind of maintain control of so many things going on at once. How are those guys staying in range of my Vargeist? My Vargeist are fast-moving, like all the way out on the outer edge of their range. Direwolves, there's your target. Let's swing around. Good. See, that kind of piled in those Graveguard. Let's do this real quick. Let's get a good pendulum through this mass of Empire troops. And then I'll save my Wind of Death for the next opportunity here. There we go. So we get all my magic built back up. Let's take these guys and swing all the way over here. Alright, we tied down the Reichsguard. Now we're gonna bomb it with... Or actually, is one of these Balthasar? No, these are Empire captains. I actually don't think this is a smart fight, actually. Let's get back in the air. Let's get back in the air. I'm actually thinking I might just go ahead and win the... Well, crap, I can't win the death. Let's get another zombie up here just to hold these guys in position. Because we've got a pretty good win to death set up if I can just hold them there just a hair longer. Okay, yeah, get back in the air. Get back in the air. Don't waste your lives on that. Just gonna bypass those halberds, get all their skirmisher troops. We got another zombie up in there. 5 seconds till I can win to death. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. What does the overcast win to death do? Increased damage? Good. That should get a lot of their troops right there. Go, go, go. Get them. Oh, yeah, that was pretty effective. That was pretty effective. Get away from the halberds. Vargeist, let's come over here and dive bomb their lord. Oh crap, we got caught out over here by a Reichsguard. That's not good. We're taking more damage from skirmishers over here, so that's non-ideal. Let's go see if we can do something about these skirmishers, actually.
Quickly! Swiftly! Yes!
Crap, more Reichsguard. Never mind. Forget it. That's not worth it. Vargeist, let's get over here. We're gonna have to sacrifice the Direwolves and the other units. They got swamped over here. Vargeist, pretty sure I gave you a move order. I didn't know they had this many skirmishers. I already killed a bunch of their skirmishers. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to win this either. It's not good. We're not really in a good place here right now. We don't have enough winds of magic to do what we need to do here. I mean, never say never, but... Bring the Vargeist in here. Gelt just bombarded his own troops. So, more good news for me.
Frenzy! Isabella von Carstein!
Tie those guys up longer. Just get down there. Why'd you stop your attack? Seriously? Dang it. The Reichsguard turned around, which is exactly what I need them not to do right now. So my Vargeist cannot handle Reichsguard. But if we can get rid of some of these skirmishers, that'll certainly improve our chances.
On death's wings!
See if we can summon up enough winds of magic for some more zombies, because we're going to need some zombies if we want to finish this. Alright, I've got some Vargeist free that actually defeated these units. These guys, let's get them free. Gelt is still alive, so that's definitely going to hurt us. But we've still got a chance, I think, to finish this up. We've still got a chance to finish it. Get rid of the rest of these skirmishers. I've still got Vargeist to deal with the remaining skirmishers. As long as I can deal with the skirmishers, which I can, I think we're good. I'm not real thrilled about these Reichsguard here. Not at all, actually, but we can pin them in with zombies and finish them off.
It shall be done.
Let's get over here, take out the handguns. Alright, we've got the Reichsguard pinned. Let's actually nerf the Reichsguard.
All shall perish.
We gotta take out these regrouped skirmishers real quick and stay away from these Empire captains. It's okay, just stay away from the captains. Take these guys out and then get back in the air. Our main goal is just to prevent them from getting good shots right now. Stay on this Reichsguard. Let's save our zombies for just a minute.
What do you want? Bring death!
Alright, saving the zombies. I want to save the zombies until I'm attacking those infantrymen from the front. Swing back this way again, take out more skirmishers. Okay, took out the Reichsguard. Now let's not get all my leadership into a group, and let's start targeting their leadership. Let's pull these Cryptors back out of the fight for a second.
Isabella von Carstein!
There we go. There we go. Yeah, the fear effect from getting these guys in behind them should be quite nice. Stay off my Cryptors! See if we can scare these guys out. Swing back, get these crossbowmen and guns. There you go.
Lord of the dead. I will.
Night has fallen.
There we go. Can summon more zombies. We're gonna finish off all the handguns. And crossbowmen, so a difficult finish, but it'll be a finish. Difficult, but done. His army was significantly better than us here. Balthasar had a better army. No doubt about it, he had a better army. We're gonna chase down Balthasar, and I want to chase down these halberds too. Again, the raise the dead opportunity. I'm gonna actually try and take advantage of it. So I'm gonna put all my Vargeist on these 100 or so halberds. We did it! We did it, folks! Wicked, thank you for the 2. He says, this blood men's is for Sinister. We love you, bud. Can we get some hype in chat for Sinister? Can you all hype it up in chat? Let Sinister know that we're thinking about him.
Hungry for blood.
Come on. Get him, Daddy.
All shall perish. End them. Blood von Karstein.
Hey, quit pulling through my zombies, you dang coward. Get him. Pin him down. Ah, what a coward. What a coward. Can you guys help me get some Sinister hype, please, in the chat? Hype for Sinister. Let's write him some notes, so when he gets to read it later, he'll have something fun to read. You know, some get well, best wishes. Yeah, Sinister is funny, man. I agree, Cynthia. He said it's a riot to listen to. Yeah, he's funny. He's a good guy. He's been a huge supporter of mine, and I'm just happy to be able to hopefully give him something he can enjoy here. Dead rise again. Alright, I'm gonna take all the dark magic because we need the money. We're gonna get to save our Graveguard with Great Weapon, but we lost our standard Graveguard. We're also gonna get to save our Black Knights with Lances and Barding, all of our Vargeist, so this is good news. That's gonna put a significant beat down on the Empire. It's about time for me to get off here, too. I do apologize for the tech difficulties on the stream earlier, but it looks like it finally settled down a little. Looks like it finally settled down a little. Growth. I already have terrible public order. I might as well take the growth.
Join me for dinner.
Your order
Dang.
is
Because Balthasar and all of his lackeys got away, it's actually going to give him way more troops than he deserves right now, because a lot of his troops are right next to the edge of the map, and they just routed off the edge of the map. So it's actually going to make it somewhat difficult for us to deal with him at the moment. Get evasion. I really want to get to Pit of Shades. Man, we just don't have any money. I need that gold mine from Manfred, and I need it bad.
all shall know
Need that
and
gold mine.
tremble.
And I need to raise the dead area, which is up in that province.
I am unstoppable. Blood
There's just not
von
any
Karstein.
good... I mean, all I can recruit is Black Knights.
I will not.
And I can't
obey.
afford them. Still too many turns before I can re-recruit any of those.
The von Karstein.
I guess I'm just gonna have to take everything I can get. Just gonna have to do this vampire style, folks.
Will drown in blood.
Just recruit as many units as I can recruit in one turn and then go after
refuse.
Balthasar. Push him back out of our lands. If I can take back these couple of territories, our money situation will get considerably better. Billy, thank you for the 2. He says, Air going to bed does not have his consent. Yeah, I'm not going to bed, but I do probably need to get up here and spend some time with Mrs. Air. Jeez, look how fast his replenishment is. Even when he's in a wrecked vampire town that is still covered in corruption. That's absolutely insane. Do you guys see the replenishment on Balthasar's army? They're going to be like 1 turn healed. I forget that the vampires really don't have much of an economy. That gold mine is really the key to your economy is the vampires, and without it, it's actually terribly difficult. Especially without a good Raise the Dead pile to be using. We're looting enough money that we're good, but since I don't have a Raise the Dead pile that's where I need it right now, it's not working out very easy. And I'm not really sure why we don't have a Raise the Dead in this province. Like, multiple times I've killed large armies.
And tremble, King of Darkness. Thou art unfit to govern me.
Into darkness.
Massacre them.
Look, they got 2 warrior priests on the end of that turn as well. Holy crap.
Bring them death.
That's insane. 2 warrior priests? Zanquix, there's no way I'm going to get the gold before I log off tonight unless Manfred were to confederate with me, but he's just not going to. Like, my relationship with him isn't strong enough, and I'm not more powerful than he is. Like, he has more troops than me because it's the AI and they can do that. So it's not going to happen. Not tonight, at least. Let's get our deployment going here. I really want all the zombies up front. I'd like to use the zombies to create a Wind of Death opportunity.
Vlad von Karstein. Yes? Vlad von Karstein.
Okay, let's try this. Go slow here for a second. Get Isabella on. Gotta channel up all the winds of magic so we can win to death these losers. Let's move up and try and get in a position to pin them. At least I have more cavalry this time to help counter their own. And I should be able to bypass their infantry line with my Vargeist and crush all their skirmishers. I want to just pounce on Gelt, but I'm worried that his warrior priest might be able to defend him fairly well. Let's move up, and I really need to get my troops in a straight line, because again, if I can get their infantry to charge me, I need them to come in on a straight line. Straight line approach. Just gonna bring up everything over here. And we want to force their skirmishers back so I can drop down on them. I should get a pretty good engagement against their cavalry over here. The Cryptors will give me some much needed armor piercing as well as the poison. Let's hit play. I really need their infantry to charge me. I'm gonna keep edging up and see if I can get their infantry to charge me. Alright, there they go. Alright, hold your ground, men. Get them piled up in a nice, beautiful Wind of Death straight line. Start picking off skirmishers. They haven't fully committed to the infantry fight yet, which is unfortunate, so we're just going to let them waste some time against my vampires. Chase that Reichsguard. Don't let them get away and get my Vargeist. Chase down the Reichsguard. Bypass everything else. Vargeist back in the air. The AI is not really playing the way that I want them to here. So this is not ideal. Let's pin those Reichsguard in.
Excellent.
I need their, Alright, we killed their Reichsguard. Let's get away from all this infantry, so just go chasing out here for a moment, because we need to bypass their infantry. I also need them to leave their defensive positions for me to kill all their skirmishers. I'm gonna pick off easy targets like these crossbowmen. I need more of their infantry to commit to this fight before I can really effectively wind of death them. Come on, you're Cryptors, you're faster than they are. Stop! Don't turn around and engage them. Get the heck out! There's no way great swords are holding your attention. You outmass them, you outspeed them. Okay, no more. Enough of that. Zombies over here to help out with this. Man, it's just frustrating. There's just not a good win to death opportunity here. They're not presenting the formation that I need to make this effective. So I could use a win to death, but it's going to end up taking up all my magic and not really be like a solid use of it. Just do a little bit of healing. Do some pendulum maybe. Actually, I don't think pendulum is going to do me a whole bunch of good. I just don't have the AI in a position where I need him here. Sorry, my mouse is giving me a little bit of a hard time with some clicks here too, so... Oh my goodness, stop it! My mouse is just like flickering all over the screen. Let's get on this Lord, see if we can kill him. I'm gonna have to unplug my mouse and plug it back in real quick. Okay, there we go. Not really sure how this Empire Captain is standing up to that kind of beating for that long. I'm gonna get my Shadow Vampire away from all this. Hold on. I think I see my opening here.
Vlad von Carstein.
There it is.
All shall perish.
There was our wind of death.
What? Swiftly.
Another Empire Lord out. We're gonna lose all our infantry, but Vlad should be able to hold his own in an infantry fight for quite a long time.
I will.
Nope, avoid that, avoid that, avoid that. Vargeist. Okay, now you can take him.
All life must end.
Let's keep pushing through here and kill these skirmishers. Let's go get these crossbows. Chase the crossbows. Just let Vlad tank the infantry. Yeah, here we go. Now we're picking off Empire targets one by one. Just pick off their weakest targets. There we go, pin the crossbows up. Vlad can definitely tank this entire fight on his own. Balthasar is right down here too. I'm gonna fix him in here with some zombies. Get out here and keep chasing these routing units so they can't come back. This guy out here is gonna be our next vulnerable target, so let's take him out. We're just gonna go after, like I said, just keep hitting these vulnerable targets one by one. No one comes back from routing. Daddy is having no problem tanking out this fight. He's in there busy owning Balthasar. Alright, here's your target. Take out the Empire Captain. Phytran says, what's my favorite lore of Magic? Oh, man, that is a tough one. There's so many good ones. What is my favorite lore of Magic? I think coolest looking lore of Magic, probably Shadows. Like, it has some cool spells. Pit of Shades looks really cool. Penumbral Pendulum looks really cool. Get away from that fight, come on. How do my cavalry keep getting tied up with slow-moving Empire infantry? Like, I do not understand it. Okay, took out the crossbowman. Brett Gebhardt, thank you for the $9.99. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. Look at this, Vlad just tanked out everybody. You're not going to escape this time, Balthasar. You're not going to escape. I'm gonna run down these larger units and get the extra kills. Get on top of Balthasar and don't let him get away from us. Or actually, yeah, you chase the warrior priest. Get on Balthasar. Balthasar. Brett, thank you so much. He says, yo, it's been a while. Nice to finally get to see more streams. Keep up the amazing work. You're the best. No, man, you're the best. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you being here tonight. You guys who stuck around tonight, thank you. You endured a lot tonight. And Brett, thank you for the support. Thank you for the 10. Yeah, you guys endured a lot tonight in terms of me having to get all the setup fixed. You endured my internet being crappy earlier, which is actually, now that the stream is well underway, has finally stopped. But, I mean, the dropped frames were real earlier. The dropped frames were real, and I apologize. But, like I said, there's also nothing I can do about it. It's entirely out of my control. It's my ISP.
Your desire?
Just gonna do everything I can to take these guys out even more.
We are the new order.
Want to get as many kills as I can right here. If we can get some kind of Raise the Dead thing, that'd be good. We really need some Raise the Dead availability. Balthasar's gone, so we did that. Let's fast forward. Kill off what troops we can. There we go. Kill off some more crossbows. Just a few more troops out here. I think we have an opportunity to kill. Halberds. There we go. Let's end the battle. Reptile, hang in there, man. I'm sure you can get some sleep at some point. Man, Vlad is getting some serious Wind of Death kills against all these armies. Thank goodness for that Winds of Death. Catback says, only catching the stream now. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. I am just about to get off soon. Calvin Ogle, when are you going to do another multiplayer stream? I was going to do one tonight, but since my internet was sketchy, it did not seem like a good time to be trying to push my, my internet connection. So I was planning on doing it tonight, but it just didn't work out. We're going to occupy this settlement. That certainly helps my income. Alright, I would hope that that would cause a Wind of Death. We killed every last single member of Balthasar's army and the garrison. Or, sorry, Raise the Dead. We do have Raise the Dead here now, and hopefully it'll get better over time. We've got all of this cavalry, and I'm kind of thinking the ticket now is to just honestly tank up a little bit more skeletons and just kind of keep the numbers advantage rolling.
They will know on death.
So yeah, we'll just do that. We'll keep the numbers advantage rolling and hit the moot. And see if we can just damage our enemies enough around us to push them back momentarily. Let me retake a little bit of my territory and gain some footing. I mean, we just took out Franz. We just took out Gelt. So that's a big deal in terms of buying us a little bit of room
Now
here.
stand before the rightful elector of Stirland.
See if we
Thou
can
art
get, no, it's
overruled.
not going to give me military access, but he is getting more friendly with me, which is good, because over time we can use that to our advantage. But Manfred's just stronger in terms of armies, I think. He's only got the 2 provinces. Oh no, he's got a couple up here. He's gone down, holy cow, he's gone all the way down to the Silver Road. So Manfred's all the way down in the Silver Road. That's crazy talk. That is crazy talk. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream tonight. I need to get running, go spend some time with Mrs. Heir. Again, thank you for all who endured all the technical difficulties early on. Hopefully y'all are getting a feeling that this computer I built is obviously perfectly capable of streaming, assuming my internet doesn't double cross me. I mean, I've been playing it all night. The game looks good. It's running on high settings. It's getting good frame rates. Everything's going well. So again, hopefully this guy gives you all the confidence to know that you can go out, you can build your own computer, do your own streaming, you can run your own channel, do the things I do. You don't have to be able to have a budget-busting computer to make all that work. So again, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and I'm always grateful for all the support you all give me. HeirofCarthage, signing out for now. I will see you all next time on another stream for Total War Warhammer or some other Total War. See you then.